What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So in this video, I wanted to talk to you about the vote on the stimulus package, not the House vote. I'm talking about the Senate vote, when that's supposed to happen. So the House vote actually passed through, and I'll get into some more of that detail in the actual article. But I wanted to talk about this just because I wanted to compare the first stimulus package to this stimulus package and just give you something to really think about here while we're kind of waiting. But before I start, make sure you hit the like button on this video. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one. And check out my giveaway video in the cards. It'll explain everything and how that really goes. So I wanted to talk about this. I wanted to talk about this article here. When does the Senate vote on the HEROES Act, the new stimulus package? So let's dive right into it. So as you know, the HEROES Act is a $3 trillion package where they give funding to state and local governments. They give funding to individuals where, we're going to get the $1,200 stimulus check. And we're going to get a lot more included in that as well. There's a lot more areas that will also be covered in there. But, I do have a video on that if you want to check that video out up in the cards. So basically, the House of Representatives passed this 208 votes to 99 votes on Friday. So it passed one portion of it, but it still has to pass the Senate. Republican senators have described the bill as dead on arrival. So a lot of people are saying, oh, no matter if it passes the House, it's still going to be dead on arrival when it reaches the Senate. So that's something that is interesting. But then, obviously people are upset that they're saying that it's dead on arrival. But what people want to know is, when will this actually happen? When will the date actually come through? When will we see any type of vote, any type of progress on this? So Senate Republicans have dismissed the House's new stimulus bill as a non-starter after its release. If there is a stimulus package at all, it won't come until after the 25th of May, the Memorial Day recess. Senator Roy Blunt said that it would happen after the recess when asked about, when they would talk about this stimulus check. Also, John Thune of South Dakota indicated that the 25th of May holiday was pivotal in the bill being discussed. He said, my guess is before the Memorial Day recess is unlikely. So if you think about this, they're basically not going to get to the point to where it's going to happen before the 25th, which kind of sucks, because if we look at a timeline of the first stimulus package, that's really what I'm going off of. But this is interesting here. I mean, it doesn't really give you a specific day. Obviously, they're trying to be as, broad as possible when it comes to giving them an exact date. It just makes sense for them to really stall with this if they, really have to think about it. Obviously, it was passed, in the House, but they still can think about it. The bill is still out there. But I mean, if people are saying it's dead on arrival, it's dead on arrival. Now, I don't know exactly how everybody feels. That could be one person, and they're reporting on this one person. But it's absolutely insane. So I wanted to get into this portion right here. So we have the first stimulus package here, and when it reached the Senate, when it was introduced into the Senate, March 19th. So I'm trying to really break down timelines based on history of, stimulus packages or the CARES Act packages. So with this, March 19th is when this was introduced to the Senate. And when did we actually get our first stimulus payments? So the first stimulus payments went out on April 15th. So about a month from then, they really tried to push this forward. Are they going to try and do this with that? Is that what they're expecting, really, to push this forward within a month? I don't know. But if we look at a timeline, we can say that after the Senate vote, a month later, that's when we'll receive our stimulus checks. So you think about it, it's going to happen after May 25th. We could be seeing it at the end of June or into July. That's when we could actually expect any type of payment to come to us if you are looking for another stimulus check. Or this could be dead on arrival, and then we're back at square one. We're back at the first step to where we have to introduce another bill. This is where I kind of get upset about it, because if this is dead on arrival, then people have to wait longer and longer and longer without any type of help. And I think that's what they're trying to do, is they're trying to push it along to see, do people really need help? And it looks like they need help now. There's a lot of people that need help now. And I think they're just trying to basically push people to say, oh, I can handle it. I don't need the help of the government. And that's what a lot of people I've seen in the comments do. Say, you know what, I give up. I don't need help from the government. I don't need this check, because they didn't receive their first stimulus check. And that's not how you have to think about it, because that's what they want you to do. They want you to say, we don't need that. And then if you say we don't need it, then they're not going to give it to you. So I wanted to talk about this here just to really give you an understanding on when this could actually go through and when we could be actually receiving our checks. So not only the Senate passing it, but also the money, the physical money into our hands. And then not to mention how this will go after that, because if you look at it, there are still people that don't have their money now. So if it was originally received on April 15th, and right now it's May 17th, basically took over a month and people still don't have their checks. And that means some people may not receive it until August. And, even after that, it just all depends. So, I mean, it's going to be a little bit of something to think about. I mean, it's a lot. So this is what I wanted to talk about. Let me know your thoughts on this. If you think it's going to happen the way that I just said, or you think it's going to happen in a different way, because they're saying that it's unlikely that they will meet before, May 25th, before the recess. So let me know what you think. But that's it, guys. Make sure you hit the like button on this video. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos like this one. And I do a giveaway every single week. Make sure you check out the video up in the cards. But I'm going to have to get out of here. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.